We are in Cleveland for the National Association of Black Journalists Conference, and as the name would indicate, this is a national conference, meaning we have black journalists from all across the country in one place. I've been running into people who I haven't seen in years. I actually ran into someone who spoke at a high school program I was involved in. And of course, I walk up on them and I say, hey, I don't know if you remember this. And the first words out of her mouth was, wait a minute, how old are you? So that was fun. But we're also learning from many of these people to understand how we can make our craft better. The presentation I put together was all about how do we meet viewers where they are and understanding that you yourself are a brand. And so you should treat yourself as such. You know, this isn't a TikTok conversation. This isn't an Instagram conversation. This is a how do we stay relevant in front of the people who are trying to avoid news as much as possible. I don't think it's a surprise to anyone that most people would rather get their news from their phones as opposed to they're going to turn on the TV at 5, 6, 10 o'clock just to watch us. We can take our content, repurpose it, do stuff just like this, and then share it in a way that makes sense for you. I got a lot of questions. I got some pushback from people wondering, you know, how are you going to take this and get people to watch more TV? There are other places. Many of us are getting our news in different places. It's just we don't think of it as that's an extension of our jobs. That's what I'm talking about. The value behind building themselves as a news voice, and you don't have to wait for your news director or your editor to do that. And right over here, we got high school students, microphone in hand, camera right in front of them, and they're doing this work. And so you think about that, okay? Think about that for a second. They're starting this at the high school level. You know, I think of all the conferences I've been to, NABJ is definitely one of a kind. Sure, there's community, sure, there's networking, but ultimately people want to learn. And this is where you can do just that. And I'm telling everyone about Nashville news, you know, I want feedback. It's getting a little spicy out now. It hasn't even been this hot. I'm wearing the jacket right now. This was a choice. In the heat, you see me sweating? Man, that was fun.